Good evening. My name is Barbara Lovell. I am the principal of the Ashfield Middle School, and I'm here to answer some of the questions you may have about returning to school in a hybrid model. For some of our students, will be remaining fully remote, and they will continue with the same learning model that they've been using now. There might be a little more independent work, or there might be a little more time between classes by a minute or two in order to help kids here at the building make the transitions from place to place. But otherwise, they will follow pretty much the same schedule. The only difference might be around lunchtime. For our sixth graders and our seventh graders, they may be eating at slightly different times and taking a break at a slightly different time in order to accommodate all of the students who are here live each day and make sure that we can fit everyone in and out of our cafeteria. So who comes to school and when? So the students have been assigned to the cohort colors of orange and green. We have an orange 1, green 1, and green 2. For now, we're going to be back at 25%, which means that each color and number will come on 1 day a week. The other students will be at home on those days. When we move to 50%, all of the orange students will come on 2 days, and all of the green students will come on 2 days. For now, Mondays will remain the same. This means that every student will be working at home on Monday. No one will be coming into the building on Mondays except for teachers and administrative staff. At home, students will continue to work the way they are now, having a half a day of live classes, and the other half a day is independent work. This doesn't mean that the students are done at 11:30. It means that after they've had their lunch, they're going to continue working and have Lexia, Mathia, and other independent work that needs to be completed. Students can also use this time to do any makeup work, missed assignments, or anything else that needs to be caught up on. Students who are participating in the hybrid learning model will come to school orange and 1 on Tuesday, green 1 on Wednesday, orange 2 on Thursday, and green 2 on Friday. Because all households attend on the same day, making changes impacts schools across the entire district. It also will impact our transportation, buses, vans, and other infrastructure. So it's very important that we don't make changes to students' day. If there is an extreme emergency or some situation that cannot be handled in any other way, you can call the school and we'll see if we can make a change. But for now, we really are not supporting changes of our students. So each day, students are going to arrive at the school on their respective day at 7:50. There really won't be any coverage before 7:50, and so we don't want any of our students arriving before that. We'll allow the students right into the building at 7:50, and the students who take a bus or a van or are driven by their parents will remain on the bus, on the van, or in the cars until 7:50. Attendance will be taken at 8:05. This gives the students plenty of time to get into the building, to put their things away, and to be seated and ready for the announcements at 8 o'clock. Parents, please don't drop students off early or have them walk early. It's not going to do any good for them to be standing outside. Grade 6 students will enter the school each day through the doors in the grade 6 hallway. This means that they're going to arrive at school and go to the playground area at the end of the school near the basketball hoops. They'll wait there and they'll be let in by their teachers. For the first few days, we will have the teachers coming out, meeting the students, and leading them into the classrooms. This will help to alleviate any anxiety and make sure that everyone knows where to go. Our grade 8 students will all enter through the front door for now. Maybe later they'll be entering through the side door, but for now we're going to ask them to enter through the front door of the building. Grade 7 students will be entering on the opposite side of the building near the cafeteria. There are tables in that area, and the students can sit and wait to be let in if they are right there just before 7:50. Either way, the teachers will be directing the students to where they need to go. Students who arrive on the wrong day won't be coming into the building, so please, parents, make sure that your child knows which day their cohort attends school. It's really important that everyone adhere to these guidelines for the safety of everyone. So where do I go? Where does my child go? These are both questions that we get a lot. Parents will need to remain in their car. We'll not allow any parents to enter the playground area, the sidewalk, building, during the student arrival times. Students will be guided into their homerooms by their teachers as they enter the building. All of the grade 6 classrooms are at the back wing of the building. They're on the first floor. The grade 7 rooms are above the 6th grade classrooms, also in the back wing. This front wing of the building has got our 8th grade classes, as well as some of our special population classes. So we have it organized by grade, and students won't be going all over the building at any time. What does the student need for school, and where will they put it? Each student needs to bring his or her computer to school each day. It must be fully charged or the battery will not last. We have a few chargers in each room in case of emergency, but that will mean that the student may not have access to the tablet when they need it during class. Each child should also bring that tablet to school in a bag or a backpack to help keep it safe. If a tablet is damaged, remember, we need to submit a police report before we're allowed to deliver a new computer to that child. Students should also bring a few pencils, a water bottle, and a notebook, but no other things to school. Most importantly, no scented products like hand sanitizer or lotions should ever be brought to school. This is a scent-free school. We need to be respectful of all of the allergies from many and our staff. So there will be sanitizer in every classroom, and we don't want any sanitizer, wipes, or other things brought from home into school. So as we move forward, teachers might make requests for some other materials for the classroom that they may need. The school will always help with any family that needs extra help getting notebooks, pencils, or other school supplies. The students may also bring their lunch to school, but the lunch will be provided by the school. They will be fully complete lunches, and the students seem to like them that have tried them so far. Teachers will assign each student a locker in which to place their coat, lunch, and other items. They do not need locks. All items must be removed at the end of every day. Coats, everything must go home. The locker should be left open and will be cleaned overnight. What will the day be like? Students will go to homeroom and attendance will be taken. We'll have the Pledge of Allegiance and we'll do any morning announcements. Then students will go to each of their classes. Students will use the school-provided hand sanitizer upon entering class. The students will pass from class to class. We will stagger this passing if needed. Each student will sit at a separate desk or a table. Students will be 6 feet apart and will wipe their desks when they enter the class and when they leave each classroom. The teachers will alternate seating between groups. All desks will face forward in the front of the room, and the students will use their tablets but will see and attend the meetings on a screen in the front of the classroom. We will be following the regular schedule with different lunches built in. Periods 1 through 4 will be exactly the same. Period 7 will also be the same, but the lunches and recesses will be different. So lunch, students will walk to the cafeteria, enter the kitchen area, get an already put together tray of lunch, and will go to a seat which is 6 feet away from the other students. The masks should be removed while seated so that students can eat. Students bringing their own lunch will go directly to a seat. The masks must be put on. The child needs to leave his or her seat or to throw trash away, go to the bathroom, or for any reason. Masks are always worn during school. We will still have recess, so during good weather we will go outside. Students may remove their masks if they are more than 6 feet away from everyone. However, if they're close up, talking to one another, masks must be worn. We will evaluate the types of activities that will be allowed moving forward, but for now, no basketball or any other sports. Students should leave their sports equipment and balls at home to start. As we move forward, as safety regulations are reviewed, we will perhaps add in some sorts of safe sports. So dismissal from school. Bus students will be called to board the bus as soon as the bus arrives after 2:30. They will follow the same rules as in the morning. Other students will be walked out of the building by their teacher to the nearest exit. They will go out to the front walk where the parents can meet them. The students will 6 feet apart by family or big group in order for a parent to drive up and pick them up. All walkers will leave the property immediately. Parents may wish to designate a pickup area off the school grounds with their children, organize that ahead of time. This will avoid some of the traffic when entering the school driveway. No student may enter or exit a car from the middle lane. Any parent picking up a student must pull all the way up to the curb and then allow the student to enter the car. No student should be opening any car doors until the car is completely stopped. Now remember, safety is our number one concern. In all cases, parents should not get out of their cars. The first few weeks, this may be a bit of a challenge, might be a little stressful, but please be patient, courteous, and kind as everyone navigates the drive up, drop off, and pick up process. So I am very excited to welcome the students back, and I will be here for all of your questions. Remember, your students don't need to remember any of this information. We will go through it with them regularly every day. For parents, this is to give you an overview, reassure you that we are ready to welcome your student back safely. If you have any questions, please make sure that you contact us here at the Ashfield Middle School at 508-580-7268, or you may email me, Barbara J. Lovell, at bpsma.org. Thank you and have a great night. We appreciate all of your cooperation.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for all of the best updates and videos from the Ashfield Middle School, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.